Hey guys, welcome back! This week we'll be taking a glimpse at another great piece of programming awesomeness from the catacombs of Ocean Software. Mafia-related movies were extremely popular during the 80s due to the huge acceptance of the Godfather franchise. So, the Untouchables, based on a movie of the same name, takes us on a mission to capture Al Capone himself. Let's go get him!
Kevin Costner, Sean Connery and Andy Garcia joined forces to hunt down Robert De Niro in this amazing movie from 1987 under the direction of Brian De Palma. 2 years later, Ocean Software, the masters in movie and arcade conversions, puts us through 6 levels of hoodlum hassling. The Untouchables are a special group of guys who have the power to do whatever is necessary to keep the civilians safe. So we'll be facing all sorts of bandits loyal to Al Capone's own law to oppress and threaten the innocents of Chicago. The game was available for Atari ST, Amiga, Amstrad CPC, MSX, DOS, NES and the Super NES, but the version that really stands out from the crowd was, besides the one for the ZX Spectrum, the Commodore 64, that obtained 96% in Zap64 magazine. If you liked the movie, the game is even better. The first level, a multi-directionally scrolling platform shoot-'em-up type of thing, takes us to this warehouse which Capone's gang use as their base. We need to gather some evidence of their illicit activities. In the top right of the screen, an arrow will pop up showing you the direction to take to grab that evidence. In the process, pick up any extra ammunition and energy that you can find. All levels are taken from scenes from the movie, so in the next section we'll find ourselves rolling on the floor of this bridge at the US-Canadian border, where Capone's thugs attempt to illegally cross over a shipment of liquor. Shoot the barrels till they explode, and when low on energy, change your untouchable, going to the far right or the far left by shooting the bottom right corner of the character icon that appears on screen. Next up, the alley level on our way to the train station, where we must stop Capone's accountant from leaving the country. We must get him and the evidence before the train leaves, but that's not gonna be easy, as the villains are waiting for us on every corner and will try to surprise us at every turn. Once again, you have the option to change character once in a defensive position against the wall. Finally, at the train station, we begin chasing this runaway baby, complete with pram, down a long flight of stairs while killing the thugs that try to get in the way. Avoid enemy fire and any obstructions, and, as well, we must also avoid shooting any innocent bystander. Run over the medical packs to restore your energy. When this baby is safe with his mother, we'll be faced with a hostage situation just like the one we saw in RoboCop. The accountant has been held by one of his own henchmen that threatens to shoot him in 10 seconds if you do not lay down your guns. In our first opportunity, we must take the thug down with a bullet through his skull. This is the only way to be sure that he releases the accountant. With all the evidence collected, Capone is finally in court for his own trial. However, Frank, Capone's hitman, is still at large. We must chase him across the court rooftop till he falls to his bloody death down on the streets. The Super NES version of the Untouchables have amazing graphics and sound, but failed to score big time on this platform cause it was really difficult to use the gamepad in the shooting sequences. The team behind the RoboCop game have come up with another blockbuster title. Commodore 64 version of the Untouchables has extremely detailed graphics and some outstanding music that really gets you into the action. Let me know below if you play this game or if movie conversions weren't your thing back in those days. Hope you enjoyed this episode of the pixelthing, and if you did, just click the subscribe button. This way you won't miss my future reviews and other stuff that I normally do. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next week.
So, the Untouchables takes us on a mission to capture Socrates himself. Let's go get him!